Hello, dear Shaumbra. Hello, masters and mistresses. My name is Christian. I am on Earth, of course, with my beautiful lady Daniela, which helped me with this transmission. We are in Romania. We are at Poplaca, not in the village. There are around 800 meters from the village. We are in our Merlin's place, near the forest. Here we have a cottage, we have a garden, we have a spring, and a lot of trees, plenty of trees, fruit trees and forest trees. We intend to do from here a channel with FM. Indeed, appear a little bit strange, but it's not so strange. It was strange for me maybe 7 weeks ago when FM came to me for the first time. He really wants to have a correspondent on Earth. His radio, this FM Soul Radio, it is a project, and like all the projects, have a lot of pieces, a lot of parts, which needed to be created in order to have a full functionality of what it is. He explained me that is needed something on Earth, something like an antenna, something like the modulation frequency device. And this can be done by masters which are on Earth in human forms. For sure, I was a little bit shocked for myself, because first, I'm not an English native, so I worked a few years in Libya and Tunisia like geologist in English language, and I am somehow near to this language. This was my first question. The second question was about channeling. I never done a channeling before this discussion with FM. I shall tell you the story. It was a simple story. During the Merlin Magic event from this year, I listened all the materials. The channeling with FM was somewhere around the midnight. And I was sleepy. Somehow I listened it in a state between dream and reality, physical reality. But the feelings were very strong, and was something inside me which told me at that moment that it is something very important for me there. After 2-3 days, after the event closed, me and Daniela came here in the yard and put this session with FM once again. Indeed, everything became more clear, everything has the same feeling, even greater. And FM came in this energy and start to talk about this project, about this FM radio. This is the beginning of the story. I didn't give so much importance in that moment, and after a few days, FM came again. He was very clear about his choice to realize in his project also a physical antenna, a physical device for frequency demodulation. But I asked him, why me, why? Maybe you joke, I'm not a channeler, I'm a nobody from Romania, I'm one of so many other Shaumbra. And then he said, Christian, you have a very similar structure with myself. You are an engineer, you have a past of engineer. You met your true love, no karmic love, in Shaumbra, exactly like myself. You had old connection with Crimson Council, which work near to me these days. And this thing, he go out from the planet because of cancer. He said me that I also had a little cancer, a wound which 4 years was not healed, but in the last year it healed completely, remain only the scars, the tissues come back to the natural state. I never consult a doctor or something like this, but everything is cleaned right now. Okay. For me, still remained just a chat, just a discussion. I went back to the daily tasks. But I remarked that thing from time to time he came. Sometimes 2-3 times per day, other times at few days difference. Remained like a signal, like something to be done. For sure, my human part didn't give to this chat so much importance. But then starting the benching series. First benching on light, or share the light with yourself. I recognized that first was not so easy. When I shared the light with myself, a lot of things came to light. But after few sessions, maybe 10 sessions, everything came to a clarity. In one of these sessions appeared one of my aspects, my soul aspects, which really expand the energy beyond the linear mind and put myself in connection with an old lifetime, maybe 2000 years ago, which had a big role in this land of Romania, of Transylvania. Also, that aspect was aware that a portal which was here, Sarmisegetuza, is at the point to be closed. That entities which more were from the house of Gaia, and also there are a lot of other entities from other angelic houses which worked together with this, are prepared to go, because it's time, because it's not needed their service on Earth, because there is enough consciousness and enough awareness, and it is also their time to go forth. Anyhow, all of this transformed after 10 days in a channel. And a channel in which these entities, one of them at that time was the father and the king of the realm, of that aspect of my soul. All of this was transformed in a channel. It was like a storm, like something which is added day by day to my energy. Something like you meld the red and the blue paint together. Each day more stronger, more clear. For sure occurred a lot of informations, but this was not so important. This melding was something that I never lived before. This melding of energies. So, after 10 long days and with very little sleep in the nights, me and Daniela, we carried out this channel at Sarmisegetuza, the center of Transylvania, the center of this portal. And we done this channel in Romanian language. It was a channel more for the people of this land, and for cleaning all the low energies, for cleaning the blood which is in the earth, for cleaning the entire area. This was the last gift which those beings which sustained the portal gave to this land, to these people. It is not somehow a Shaumbra team, but have a lot of correlation with the wisdom and the consciousness level where Shaumbra is right now. After this channel, were around 7 days for myself to come back to my human senses, to my human regular life, to be sure that I am only me in my energy. And in all of these days I continued benching, and somehow, not daily, but at 1 day or at 2 days, it is something which continue in my life. After these 7 days, FM appear again. Christian, now you have an experience. Now you gained some trust in yourself. My intuition, my gnost said that maybe it is an aspect which my soul created in the mystery school or somewhere along the line, along my road. And I realized that I have the training for channeling, but never used this skill in this lifetime. I not participated at Crimson Circle channeling workshop. I not participated. Somehow was a joke. Why to be with another and not to be myself? But what I discovered, it is a huge satisfaction to be in service, to be in channeling. Also, this requests very big clarity, to be very clear what is yours and what is not yours. And also a big maturity and presence. So, FM started to came again to me. Okay, I said, let's see what it's about. I wrote a letter to Geoff and Linda. I'm not sure if they read it, if it arrived there. But my feeling is that after to feel in that energy of that letter, that I am free. I had the feeling of freedom. Freedom without judgment, without saying yes or no, having permission or no. And after that, I just followed my flow. FM continue with this, and after a few days I finally agreed, because it is also something in my flow about this part of the project FM Soul Radio. And here we are. This is the introduction part. We shall see together what FM intend to tell through this channel. And from my part, I consider myself still one of you. I'm not better or wiser or... no, I'm just an ordinary Shaumbra. And just I followed my flow. And what I discovered for myself in this last 2 months of experience is a tendency of my energy flow, and maybe you felt in your energy, to go to the fantastic area of the being, to the huge self-expressions. Less to the surviving part of the human. And we are in the Merlin's time. The Merlin's time was officially opened at this Merlin event. And here we are. We shall make now a break, but I shall ask to each and every one of you, because you are masters, before listen the session or the sessions of the channel, we shall see, to create for yourself a safe space, to had few minutes of conscious breathing, and to close the distractions, and a lot of openness. From my last 2 months experience, I realized that doesn't matter how much you know, but matter a lot how open you are, or how open you are disposed to be with yourself. So, openness, dear friends and masters. Great hugs from Christian and Daniela from here, from Transylvania. Blessings, and enjoy the session. Big hugs once again. Thank you.